All right, Shalom. We the brothers from the city of New Orleans. Coming into another live lesson. As always, gonna give all praises, glory, and finality to Yahweh,
Hava
Bashim,
Bahashim
Shai,
Yahushai
Bashim,
Bahashim Yakakodash.
Double honor to the elders apostle, great millstone. All right, peace, blessings, and salutations out there to the hopefully elect and those that follow after Yahweh Shai's sincerity out there. Shalom. All right, this lesson here, all right, the lesson is basically seeking refuge in the Lord. All right, and how you do that? How you seek refuge in the Lord is believing on Yahweh Shem Shai, all right, trusting in their name, and also ultimately, all right, trusting in these scriptures, man. All right. And it seems to the average mind out there, it seems, kind of small, it seems like nothing of significance, hey, but is much value in trusting in Yahweh Shem Shai, right? And seeking refuge, all right, in the Lord in these coming times, because these coming times are some dreadful, evil times that we are basically in. You know, at one time we would say approaching, hey, we're in them now. All right, we're in a time of great debt, chaos. All right, famines. All right, and extreme sedition. All right, we're in a time. You know, your faith is gonna have to be at an all-time high. Your faith is gonna have to be in Yahweh Shai and trusting, all right, in the very word that you believe in and trusting in his name. All right, we coming into a time of uh persecution of the prophets. All right, we coming into a time of, all right, these devils, all right, these elite bankers, these Edomites that sit in prominent high seats are finna they are finna to basically implement the mark of the beast. All right, they're finna lock down these different states, cities, and these neighborhoods, man. All right. All right, and ultimately go with their word. Go with their, not their word, but they NWO. All right. But we over here, we gonna trust in the Lord, man. All right. That's our only hope. You look at, not to be long winded, but you look at the weapons that this devil has gotten himself over the years, microwave weapons, all sorts of elite soldiers, elite weapons. You know, you really, you look at it as a whole, like you really don't have no fight. It's no fight in the game, man. The only fight that you have is to trust in Yahweh Shem Shai, all right? All right, and understand that's our only help. Yahweh Shai is the only way out of this, man. All right, it's no other. Hey, you know what? Start me with, hey, out the gate, man.
That X.
That's Psalms 20:7. We might well go and get it out the gate, all right? You know, might well go and get that out the gate. And you precept that one with what you got, Raya. I would just go and get it. You know, 'cause like the scripture says, man. Go ahead.
Down to Psalms 20, verse 7, it says, Some trust in chariots and some in horses, but we will remember the name of Yahweh our power.
Yeah, it says some trust in chariots, some trust in horses, man. And you have different people out here. They have different people, different Israelites out there too that trust in wherever they have a trust in, maybe money, a position, maybe some type of status in this society, and they trust and believe in that. They trust and believe that all the calamities could come, their position and their wealth is going to get them out of that, man. All right. But it's what that scripture said. It's a scripture. It kind of escaped me, but I know it's in Psalms. All right, you ain't gonna better trust in your wealth. Your wealth is cankered, man. It's basically moth and rusted. It ain't gonna better get you out of the day of the Lord. All right, you can trust in whatever. You got some people that trust in guns. We had a guy back in the day. He trusting in MMA skills, man. Like that's gonna save you. All right, that ain't gonna better save you, man. All right, you're gonna have to put your all, your mindset, all right, your faith, your everything into trusting in Yahweh Hashem Shai and hopes of being delivered, man. Okay, and the reason why and another thing, we show that too by the things we do. We go and go out week in, week out, preach His word. All right, we do things in the ministry, and that's all in hopes of being delivered. All right, that's all in the hopes of showing our faith and our belief to Yahweh Shai in hopes of being this, man. All right, because he's our only refuge. You can't trust in those skills you got. You can't trust in weapons you got. All right, you can't trust in a status. A status, hey, in the day of Jacob's trouble, a status gonna go out the window, man. Them RFN notes you got, all right, that's gonna go out the window. All right, you're gonna have to have that the why, man. All right, you're gonna have to done something for that the why too. All right. Well, go ahead. Read that again and let the brother precept the other one.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 20, verse 7. Some trust in chariots and some in horses, but we will remember the name of Yahweh our power.
Yeah, but we, all right, and starting first and foremost, we the prophets, man. We're gonna remember the name of the Lord. And that's another cut to you guys out there that want to eliminate the name of the Lord, man. You want to actually call the name of the Lord whatever you want to call him. You want to call him Christ. You want to call him some guys even play what they call him. Oh, we can call him play yoga. All right, but we're gonna call him Yahweh Shai over here, man. And Yahweh. All right, that's the only name that we're gonna trust in. There's no other name to trust out there. Right? You got you weirdos out there that call, I was messing with you. I'm a while earlier this week. The guy talking about I'm the guy who was written in Daniel the 12th chapter verse 1. All right, you got hey man, you got guys trusting in themselves. You got guys trusting that what did the guy say? He believes he's Michael the Archangel, basically, man. All right, you got weirdos out here. All right, we're gonna see though, Hey, that's what we do on the block. We was in our old spot. Guys come up saying that Melchizedek, it's saying that Jesus Christ is saying this. Wait, we're gonna see that, man. Which we know the outcome of. We know the outcome of that. We know the outcome of you. A lot of you guys gonna perish, man. You're gonna get taken out. All right. We're gonna trust in the name of the Lord, man, and we know there's power in that name. All right. So much power that the Lord said that the demons and the demons tremble at that name, man. All right. Those who are not right, they can't even utter that name. Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, the Lord take his name from him.
That's right. Go ahead, Doc.
God, this is Psalms 33 and 16. There is no king save by the multitude of an host. A mighty man is not delivered by much strength. A horse is a vain thing for safety, neither shall he deliver any by his great strength.
Man, read that again, brother. That's on time. So
God.
whatever status, whatever you have in this society, money, you might have great strength, you might be fast, you might whatever, man. That ain't gonna be able to save you. Only thing that's gonna save you, all right, is first and foremost having faith in the belief in His word, man, and having the name of the Lord. That's the code. You remember them old, I'm not big on movies, but I like to watch, the mob movies and stuff. You might have a guy knock on the door, and you see the guy slide the metal little eye piece, and he had, what's the code? You gotta have a code, man. The code is Yahweh Shai, man. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. That's the code, man. You have to trust and believe in that. If you don't have that, you don't have nothing. All right, you don't trust and believe in that, you don't have nothing, man. That's the access to the door. All right, and believing in it, trusting in it. All right, believing in His word. If you don't have the abundance of this word, have this word in you, meaning reciting and knowing scriptures, breakdowns, living this thing, you don't have nothing, man. If you're a guy that's been in 10 years, 8 years, 7 years, 6 years, and you still on a day one level, you doomed, man. You don't really believe, man. A question be posed to you, and you don't know, something wrong, man. One of y'all brothers want to say anything before we, go to the next one? I'm gonna get the brother to read that one again. That was heavy though, man.
I got a precept for that one that Ryan you read whenever you on.
Well, let him read it again, then you precept him, And we do it like that.
If I could say real quick, the first thing it says, there is no king save by the multitude of a host. You got Jakes out here that think what martial arts skills, gun training, prepping, You know, even heathens out here thinking, oh, this is going to save them. But as I said there's no king saved by a multitude of a host. You know, Esau, you know, the Edomites and the government, the elites. Look at Gaddafi, look at what's his name, Nicolas Maduro, you know, Bashar al-Assad. These were heads of state, and Esau knocked them down quickly. So what does the average, you know, nigga in America, in an average, you know, northern kingdom in America have a chance to stand against that without Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai?
Yeah, the average Negro, Latino, and Native American can't even fight, man. All right. I'm talking about most niggas in the first 30 seconds they gassed and winded, man. And then you niggas can't shoot. All right. So hey, man, you through. And like I said, the only thing we have is this. This is it, man. This is what you have to believe in. This is what I got another one too, man. Now that I think about it. I'm gonna get it. But go ahead, let me get it.
If you don't mind, could I read down to 20 just to get all the meat off the bone?
Yeah, I got it. Go ahead.
Verse Psalms 33 and 16. There is no king saved by the multitude of an host. A mighty man is not delivered by much strength. And a horse is a vain thing for safety, neither shall he deliver any by his strength. Behold, the eye of Yahweh is upon them that fear him, upon them that hope in his mercy, to deliver their soul from death and to keep them alive in famine. Our soul waiteth for Yahweh. He is our help and our shield.
He is our help and our shield, man. All right, because what we're doing now on a spiritual tip, every time we go out and we preach his word, we do the works of the Lord, we're building up a spiritual bank account, man. All right, and just like in this life, the two greatest things you can have, and even, you know, just moving around, you have to have money, you have to have access. And this is what this word gives us. It gives us money, it gives us spiritual money for the kingdom of heaven, and it gives us access to the Yahweh Bashem Shai, man. All right. And with those two, we have all that we need, man. All right. What did it say? Read that last part again. It said he's our what?
Khan. He is our help and our shield.
He's our help and our shield. All right. We know what a shield blocks what? Any coming danger, man. From darts, arrows, bullets, all that, man. And Yahweh Shai is gonna do that for the elect's sake. All right.
Baba Kashab.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna read 21 after you make your point.
No, read it. You got it.
Khan. For our heart, you know, our mind shall rejoice in him because we have trusted in his holy name.
Oh, that's a cut. That's a cut to you guys out there that want to play with the name of the Lord. You're saying that the name of the Lord doesn't count, man. The name does count. The name itself is access. All right. It gives us access. All right.
The password.
Yeah, get the word access. I'm a what and right. Yeah, hold Psalm. Well, get to a precept and then hold on deck. Psalms 61, 3-4.
Got you. You want me to get this Psalm 61, 3-4 for you?
You got the access? Let's see, get the if you got the access.
Got it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just the word access, early 14th century. An attack of fever, it says, to go of an entrance. It says the habit or power of getting into the presence of something or someone. To gain access, to be able to use.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's what this word does, man. All right. It gives us access, it gives us help. It gives us, hey man, because we're the only ones that's signing crime, man. We're begging for help. We're begging to get the hell out of here, man. All right. Well, that's why, hey, like I said again, that's why we're doing what we do. That's why we do the work to get the hell up out of here, man. We don't want to stay here. Not even a minute, a second later, man. If it was up to us, all right. But go ahead, Kaya. You want to say something?
Kind of, we like the brother just said, we the only ones sighing and crying with everything going on in the world. You know, our food being poisoned, World War III, all of this madness. Our people consumed with Meg and Clay, man. Just bugged out, man. We're the only people that actually care about the condition of the earth. But you got it out.
Yeah, and who gives a damn about Klay Thompson, man? Okay, he's an all right basketball player. You know, got 3 championships. The nigga head shaped like the who gives a damn? And then there's other goddamn who gives a damn about Melvin the Stallion, man? Nobody cares, man. All right, life goes on. All right, and as soon as she complains, she's gonna be off to the next nigga, man. All right, that's just how the women are in Babylon. It ain't nothing new. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, Kaya.
God, this Psalm 61:3. It says, "For thou hast been a shelter for me and a strong tower from the enemy. I will abide in thy tabernacle forever. I will trust in the covert of thy wings." Salah.
Yeah, we're trusting the covert wings, man. That's why our only protection is in Yahweh Shem Shai, man. Even in the times to come. Hey, man, you hear about when you hear about just the simple plans of these elites. You know the whole agenda 2030 shit. You know, you watch different brothers' videos bringing out latest news. All right, things that's going on. All right, the weaponry of Esau, the things he planned on doing in the time of JT, man. You know for sure that you're gonna need the Lord to get you out of that, man. This nigga has gone crazy, man, with AI, robots, weaponry. All right. Hey man, he wants if it's left up to him, man. What the scripture said, no flesh should be saved. That alone will make you hope and pray in the Lord, man. You hope and pray that Yahweh Shem Shai come back quicker. All right, to deliver us, man. You know, that's why the brother just read. I will trust in the covert of thy wings, man. And we hope he spread his wings over us, man, and deliver us. We're dealing with a madman. All right, Esau's a goddamn bloodthirsty madman, a vampire, man. This nigga is hungry on blood, man. He's hungry for debt. You know? Oh, you got to be crazy to want to sit here and live amongst a madman that poisons the water, the food, and his own people, man. They don't give a damn. Okay? Go ahead, Doc. You want to say something?
Yeah, I just say that covert of thy wings. Remember you went over the lesson with Yahweh Shai when his wings, I think, ain't both of his wings spread it over the Ark of the Covenant? And that's a representation of Yahweh Shai with the mercy. So we have to stay within the covert of his wings, and that's where we're gonna trust them, man. You know, that's that Yahweh Shai being our succorer, our help. All right, because we're gonna need help. It's written in the scriptures. Well, we're gonna need help, and we're gonna trust in the mercy of the Lord, because his compassions fail not. It's verse 5. It says, "For thou, O power, has heard my vows. Thou hast given me the heritage of those that fear thy name." No.
And did you get Psalm 33 and 16, Raya?
Yeah, I just read 16 to 21.
Yeah, man. Hey, that's our only hope. All right, that's where our trust must lie, man. With Yahweh Shem Shai, you know, there's no other, there's no other power, there's no other thing out there that's set to save us, man. It's written that we're gonna be saved. It's already in Yahweh Shai's name, man. His name alone is an alma nomen, man. Right?
Mm-hmm.
We have nothing else to trust in but him. Okay, he was in this movie called Life. He's set up to be the superhero. All right, and when you're in imminent danger, and you see danger coming, you only would hope and pray that superhero comes faster. All right? You don't hey, you don't break you don't break script. Meaning the superhero supposed to come in at this take, but you're gonna start fighting the villain yourself. You're gonna die. This nigga the villain, this nigga got supernatural powers from the left hand, weaponry, and you gonna come with this natural weak strength and try to fight the villain. You're gonna die. That's why we tell you, all you niggas in the new Black Panther Party, all this old crazy shit, not fucking around crew and all that crazy shit. You niggas gonna die, man. Going up against this guy Esau, man. It's the end of the movie is for the superhero Yahweh Shai to take on the villain Esau, and for the villain to lose miserably. All right, he gotta get all of 2nd Ezra the 13th chapter. You can't jump in front of that, man. It's not for Tyrone to save the day. No, nigga. All right, go ahead, brother. Whatever y'all got.
This gonna go into everything you said. I had one, but I'm gonna get a quick one. This song's 44:6, like you said about the the black, whatever they want to call themselves. This Hebrew Psalms 44:6. For I will not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me. So we understand we can't battle this devil, man. This devil got dual weapons, machine guns, drones, and that's the left hand side of the Lord. So when you do decide to take up on, all right, Esau, Edom, you basically telling the Lord, well, look, I'm gonna defeat them. I'm gonna take their crowns. You gonna move Yahweh Shai out the way. Everything that's set to do for the angels in Yahweh Shai, you basically saying you gonna take on it and do it as a mortal man.
Yeah, and this nigga E got Boston Dynamics got cheetah robots that run fast as fuck with sharp teeth, man. What the wrong with you niggas, man? And nigga, and some nigga, he think his lazy ass AK can save the day.
Think it's sword
Right.
to save him. Yes.
Some nigga that live uptown think his judo or Dragonfly Jones skills is gonna save the day. Nigga, you niggas crazy, man. Some nigga from the night walk with black fingernails, all right? Think some whatever nigga skills he got gonna save the day. You crazy, man. It's set up for one man and one man only, man. Even what it is, Matthew, even in Matthew 1:21, it says, and she shall bring forth a son, and y'all shall call his name Yahweh Shai, for he shall save his people from their sins. He set up to save, and really he set up to save the elect, man. We already know 2/3 is gonna perish over here on this side, all right? He said he's there to save the elect. All right, and he's gonna do it in a dramatic fashion. He's gonna do it in such a fashion the way it's gonna be talked about for time to come. All right, and Howard Shai is coming back to kick ass and take names, man. All right, and for his name and his father's name to be stamped and declared in the earth again. That's why every time you read most of these scriptures, they're backing up. Thus said the Lord. He's putting a stamp on it. He's putting an address. He's putting his address, his name, address, and zip code on it, man. And you got niggas out there that want to step in front of that, man. You're gonna die. You okay? Go ahead, Doc.
Con. It's Psalm 73:23. The point is in 25. It says, nevertheless, I am continually with thee. And it's ironic, we read the books of David, right? Yeah, he had a heart after the Most High, and the Lord had a heart after David as well, man. All right. It says, thou hast holding me up by thy right hand. And that's where the Lord protection lies at. On the right hand of the Lord sits Yahweh Shai, all right, who protects the elect, that none of them are lost. So David was declaring that Yahweh Shai is holding him up. He's continually with him, right? And long as we stand his word, we'll be continually within him. It says, thou shalt guide me with thy counsels, and afterwards receive me to glory. So the Lord have given us words to not take vengeance, all right, to have charity amongst the brotherhood, teach and preach until he come, right? Work our talents, and then afterwards we gonna be received unto glory if we be guided by the counsels of the Lord, the apostles, these scriptures, all right, the holy word. Then this the point for you, Zaquan. Whom I have in heaven but thee is a question mark, and there is none upon earth that I desire besides thee. You got it.
Yeah. And that's the only thing. We got to continue to desire Yahweh Shem Shai and love this word, man. Love the ministry. All right? That's our only hope. And like even in the scriptures, man, it's an easy thing to you know, like the Lord said, you say you basically you haven't seen me, but yet you say you love me, but you right there with your brother and you hate your brother, man. It's an easy thing to love your brother. It's an easy thing to love the ministry, man. It's not hard. All right. This thing is already set and laid out for us, man. We just gotta finish up doing the work. All right. And we almost out of here too, man. I gotta get that oldie but goodie too. Proverbs 18 and 10.
Yeah, I'm holding that.
Yeah, that's
I got one for you too.
Kind.
Kind of Bible shop I could read on down to 12 too.
Yeah, go ahead.
Kind of Proverbs 18 and 10. It says, "The name of Yahweh is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe.
Mm-hmm.
The rich man's wealth is his strong city, and as a high wall in his own conceit. Before destruction, the heart of man is haughty, and before honor is humility."
Oh man.
Time.
You want to say something on that?
Yes, it says the rich man's wealth is his strong city, and that's that's these Edomites with these fenced cities, suburbs,
Bunkers.
The Dom.
These niggas got panic rooms, huh?
Yeah,
These niggas got, when something happened, they got Edomites out here that got so much money and they so paranoid and believing things are gonna happen to them. They made a movie about it, but they have Edomites that really have panic rooms. They run up in this room, hit a code, and they could be in there for months. All right, not coming out.
yeah. They got the canned goods and all of that, but that's the spirit. The scripture says the name of Yahweh is a strong tower. The righteous man runneth into it. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is our panic room. All right, that's what keeps us safe.
Yeah. And we believe that, man. Like I said, to the average mind here in America, them guys crazy, man. They just believe in a name. Is it that serious? Oh my God. All right. But you niggas trusting all type of other vain things out there, man. You really believe this shit, man. All right.
Yeah, you make this. Oh, it's like,
go ahead, you got it.
Yeah, you make this point all the time. There's no way the Lord is going to give us his name, what tribe we from, the Hebrew, the breakdown of Daniel, Revelation. You're going to give us all of this, and then we're not going to make it? Like, of course it's a strong tower. The Lord gave us his name because he's going to save us. That's plain.
Yeah, the Lord then woke up so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans from the age of just say the average age from 16, 17, all the way to mid-aged men in their 60s, from not just from Louisiana, but multiple states in America, multiple countries. All right. Why? You think he just doing it for nothing? You think all these guys are standing on the highways and byways in the same attire, preaching and agreeing to the same thing, bringing up the same name of these of our power, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, for nothing? No, man. There's a meaning behind that. There's value in that. There's a reward behind this, man. That's why. It don't make no sense. Hey man, it'll make him look crazy, man, just to give us the word, just to destroy us, man. Just totally destroy us, man.
That don't make no sense.
Ahead, it don't make no sense.
That's fact.
Yeah, I got. Oh, yeah, more. I'm on.
Yeah, I'm gonna play this weird game. I'm gonna let these so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans, break down my Bible from Revelations, from the first chapter all the way to the end, 22nd chapter or so. I'm gonna get them the breakdowns of Ezra's the 11th chapter, the 10th chapter, Daniel's 11. Daniel's 2:7. All these scriptures, man. All these breakdowns, the understanding of the beginning of Genesis, the first, second, and third chapter, just to destroy them, man. Come on, man. You talking about one big prank That'd be horrible, man. You know,
Yeah.
that'd be messed up. You know, but it's not so, man. The Lord gave us that. Lord gave us this word to shield and to deliver us, man. All right, and to strengthen us. Because at one time we was what? We was those dry bones, man. We didn't have sinew, flesh, and we didn't have marrow and flesh on us at one time, man. We didn't have the breath in us. Now we have the breath in us, man. All right. And to you niggas out there that don't have faith, no, this ain't no dirty trick. This ain't the Black Panther Party, man. It's meaning behind this. Go ahead, Art.
Hey, it's funny you mentioned that movie Panic Room, which is a good movie, by the way. Like, they had the panic room and they thought they were safe, but the main character's daughter had asthma, and they were in such a rush to get into the panic room that they left her inhaler outside of the panic room with the thieves. So if Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is not dealing with you, something is going to go wrong to get you judged, and it's as simple as that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this is
No, I'm agreeing with you. You know.
And another funny thing is, it was Esau scared of Jake so that's why he got the panic room. But in the movie, it was a Jake who built the panic room and was with the thieves to help him break into the panic room. But this is Acts chapter 4, verses 11 to 12, speaking of the importance of the names, and especially Yahushai, which his name literally means he deliverer. This is the stone which was set at naught of you builders, which has become the head of the corner. You had the Pharisees that rejected Yahushua, and you've got those same spirits back, whether they know they're Israelites or whether they're 2/3 rejecting Yahushua again, thinking by their own strength, however that may be, that they're going to be able to get themselves out of this situation. They made these covenants with death. Verse 12, neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven which among men whereby we must be saved. Straight to the point. There is none other name under heaven given among men. So what's that say? The name has been given among men. Hey, we have the name, the elect are holding fast to that name, whereby we must be saved. Going back to that Proverbs, the name of the Lord, and his son are a strong tower, and those that run into it are going to be saved. Those that don't want to run into that tower, that name, hey, they're going to be, as those people that were outside of the ark when the flood happened, weren't saved. It's going to be the same thing for you people. You're going to go through Jacob's trouble, and you're ultimately going to get burned up by those nukes.
Yeah, you're going to be devoured, man. What you about to say, Art?
Just to cut to them, Yeshua, the Lord could be this, his name could be that. There's only one name given. You got it.
Yeah, and we sure in that name, man. We're not gambling. Oh, it could be this, it could be that. We know what it is, man. All right. That's why we publish that name. We put that name out there. All right. We lead with that name, man, because we trust in it. We not juggling whether it's the name or not. You got guys out there, one month, 1 week, one day is this, and the next time is something else. And like I said, it will trip me out about you people. You Jakes, the so-called believe. You sit amongst these guys and you see the change up. You see the audible, and you still sit your ass over there, man. Remember your boy? I said, man, you believe that nigga?
He said yes.
Yes. It's a lot of dudes out there that believe what this guy's saying, man.
Yes.
And don't know for themselves. Go ahead, Doc. Y'all got anything?
I got something for you. You got something, Mama Watt?
Yeah, real quick, just to back the elder real quick. Proverbs 24 and 21. My son, fear Yahweh and the king, and meddle not with them that are given to change. That's plain. Somebody changing the doctrine every other week, every other month. It's a hot new breakdown. You're not supposed to deal with that. But you got it.
Yeah, you can't how can you trust a man like that, man? When you 1 minute he got you right here where you wanted to. You believe this, you sit on this, and then you hear him again. But he just told you previously all that didn't change, man. So how can you ever get set in your fate and believe on one thing when this particular guy is constantly changing things, man? All right. It was set out there, with the apostles back then, and showed us, man, this is his name in the Hebrew. This is his name. All right. In various ways, from that time on, it never changed. You never heard them change it up, man. But over the years, with these guys that you believe in, some came, some gone, some still barely holding on, and the name didn't change constantly. That's not a refuge, man. That's being left out in the open. All right. That's not security. All right. Go ahead, Doc.
Con, this Psalms 119, right to what you saying, 63. I am a habal, a companion of all them that fear thee and of them that keep thy precepts. So like the elder was saying, I don't know if you want to speak on it or not. You just basically saying, look, we with the men that keep the word of the Lord, trust in the word of the Lord, and who have been united in the fear of the Lord. All right, as it says in Psalms 86. All right, it says in 11, it says, teach me thy way, O Yahweh, I will walk in thy truth with the companions who believe the same as we do. Unite my heart to fear thy name. So our hearts have been united, all right, through the creation of times, the 144,000, the first fruits, the first spirits created, to fear the name of the Lord from the foundation of the earth. And we have come back together today to be companions with each other, all right, to walk in like mind. All right, as it says in 1 Corinthians 1:10, man, to be like-minded towards the uniting of our hearts to fear the name of the Lord, man. So we are, I read it one more time. It says, Psalms 119 and 63, I am a companion of all them that fear thee and of them that keep thy precepts. You got it, bro.
Hey, I'm a while. Get Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 16. I should start at 23 and read down to 26.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 16, verse 23. But this again did even forget his own strength, that the righteous might be nourished. But the creature that serveth thee, who art the maker, increaseth his strength against the unrighteous for their punishment, and abateth his strength for the benefit of such as put their trust in thee. It says, therefore, even then was it altered into all fashions, and was obedient to thy grace, that nourisheth all things, according to the desire of them that had need, that thy children, O Lord, whom thou lovest, might know that it is not the growing of the fruits that nourisheth man, but that it is thy word which preserveth them that put their trust in thee.
Yeah, man.
Yes, brother.
Yes, sir. That's it, man. So you have to, this word, this is the word that nourishes you, that builds you up. All right. All right. Which preserve them that put their trust in him. We put our trust in the Lord, man. It shows. It shows throughout the elder, the apostles, the bishops, on down. All right. It shows through our works. All right, it shows through our faith, week in and week out, that we truly believe, man, that we truly put our trust in him. All right. Go ahead.
If I could add, it shows through the benefits of the men of the Lord. Like this world look for blessings, like the pastors, they have all these cars, houses, carnal things, but the Lord have blessed us through mercy, plenteous with mercy. He have blessed us with, the spiritual things, more knowledge and wisdom to teach the word, to help, save brothers. And then even the angels that surround brothers, keeping brothers from, being taken by the devil. All these, so the benefits that the Lord daily loaded us with, all right, is a token or a sign in which the Lord surrounds us. If I could, Baba Gashab, if I could bring this out real quick, and I'll let you grab yours, Raya, or what you brothers have. This Psalms 86 and 17. It says, show me a token for good. All right. Now so David was praying for the Lord to show him a token of good to basically express the way he love him. You know, how he protect him, what he do, the things that show, you know, he's for his people, that the Lord is for, you know, the elect chiefly, that they which hate me may see it and be ashamed, because thou, O Yahweh, has hope in me and comforted me. All right. I'm gonna get that word right there. As hoping. It means to succor and support. All right. And who's our succorer? That's Yahweh Shai. All right. It says to surround, to protect our aid. And the Lord has kept us from, you know, men that came up against the Lord to seek to slay us and kill us, you know, and, you know, even, you know, just from random people in the world, from irate neighbors, you know, just from random people. And the Lord done let us get out, you know, out of all those things, man. You know, so the Lord is constantly surrounding and around his men. You know, it says the angels of the Lord encamp it around them that what? That trust in him and love him. Yep. You got it, bro. Y'all got it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we trust the Lord, man. Go ahead, Doc. You got it.
Oh, I was just letting Kaya know I'm holding that Isaiah 31:3, where it talks about them that hoping and you know, in chariots, and you know, I'm holding that though. But you got it right.
God.
I got one to, you know, back that up. You got.
Oh, you want me to go? Okay, kind. It's Isaiah 31:1. It says, "Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses and trust in chariots, because they are many." Going into that multitude, you know, trusting in a multitude. It says, "And in horsemen, because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek Yahweh. Yet he is also wise and will bring evil, and will not call back his words, but will arise against the house of the evildoers and against the help of them that work iniquity." 2/3, the heathen. All right. It says, "Now the Egyptians are men and not the Most High, and their horses flesh and not spirit. When Yahweh shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping," that same word, "shall fall down, and they shall all fail together." So if your hope is not in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, if you a heathen or you one of these niggas that's joined unto the Egyptians, you all gonna fail. That's plain. You got it, right?
And hey, we have examples in the past, you know, of men that tried to take up arms and do things themselves and completely failed. You know, they in these accounts it's talking about Jakes that tried to go against the Romans, which was Esau back then, and Jake that's going to try to, you know, as the brother just read in Isaiah 31, you got Jakes that are going to cling unto the Romans again. You know, Esau in America, you got Jakes and heathens that are going to try to fight against it, but you're just going to get washed away when that flood comes down in a great wrath. But as it said in Isaiah 59 verse 19, you know, the Lord is going to set up that standard, you know, to keep that flood at bay. But this is Acts chapter 5. I'm a start at 30. I'll start at 35. And you know, this is when the apostle Peter and the other apostles were brought before, you know, the Pharisees, and you know, chastised, you know, for preaching the name. And this is Gamaliel speaking. Oh shit, I'll start at 34. Then stood there up one in the council, a Pharisee named Gamaliel, a doctor of the law, had in reputation among all the people, and commanded to put the apostles forth a little space, and said unto them, Ye men of Israel, take heed to yourselves what ye intend to do as touching these men. Here's the point. For before these days rose up Theudas, boasting himself to be somebody, to whom a number of men, about 400, joined themselves, who was slain. They tried to fight against the Romans. They were slain. And all, as many as obeyed him, were scattered and brought to naught. A second account. And this man rose up, Judas of Galilee, in the days of the taxing, and drew away much people after him. He also perished, and all, even as many as obeyed him, were dispersed. And as it says in Jeremiah 17:2, you know, cursed is the man that trusteth in flesh. You know, anybody that's going to try to find another way to make it out of Jacob's trouble or even fight against Esau, you're going to get completely destroyed, and you're going to go out in a bad way.
I got one to go with that a little bit. This is Sirach 40 and 26. It says, riches and strength lift up the heart. All right. But the fear of the Lord is above them both. There is no want in the fear of the Lord, and it needed not to seek help.
Hey, in the scriptures, in Proverbs, it's escaping me where it's at, but it talks about this truth being as rubies and gold and all that. This is the true riches right here. This is the riches and the money you've got stored up that you're going to be able to access in that day to save you during Jacob's trouble. And what it's ultimately going to lead to, physical riches and gold and silver in the kingdom. And anything, as a brother was reading in that Sirach, people think they're going to be saved by their gold and their silver, their supplies or anything like that. All that shit is about to perish.
Yes.
And in a lot of instances, before it perishes, people are going to break in and take it and put you down. So all this stuff you saved up for yourself, a lot of y'all aren't even going to get to it or use it. And in a lot of cases, as it also says in Proverbs, the wicked storeth up for the righteous. You just stored that up so that those that put their faith in the true riches, the spirit, the spiritual gold and silver, they're going to get your physical stuff to preserve them all through the will of the Lord.
I got one. I got another one. This is Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 3. It says, seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth, which have wrought his judgment, seek righteousness, seek meekness. All right. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger. All right.
Hey, as it says in Psalms 91, hid under the wings of the Lord, come into the secret places, under the protection of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. And what it talk about? Oh,
no, I was saying, because this is the only thing that's only thing that's gonna protect and ultimately save you, man. All right.
And it talked about the meek, which when we started off in that Psalms 20 and the Psalms 32, it talked about, a man shall not be saved by his great strength. Chariots and bows and arrows aren't going to save you in that day. What does that imply? Somebody with strength out here, but it's talking about the meek. Those that are meek in the spirit towards Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai are the ones that are going to be saved.
Yeah. Yeah, if you out here not seeking the Lord, if you're not seeking the Lord but seeking another way, you're gonna lose your life, man. All right. It just is what it is. All right. We here to tell you the truth and it's straight and skinny, man. All right. You're just gonna lose horribly. All right. If you're not doing this truth, man, you through. I'm just saying it. I'm saying it right here. If you're not doing this work of Yahweh Shem Shai, putting on a garment, putting yourself behind a camera, because the Lord ain't dealing with studio prophets, man. Internet, Instagram prophets, all right? The Lord ain't dealing with that. The Lord dealing with men that's gonna honestly, all right, fight for the ministry, man. All right? You've been a studio prophet for 9 years now, man. Emoji the fuck out. All right? The Lord ain't dealing with that shit, man. You gotta put on a garment, you gotta get on a camera, you gotta get with men. All right? You gotta be taught, all right, the principal things of this truth, man. How to be a man of the Lord, how to conduct yourself, how to believe in his word, man, and get filled with these breakdowns in these scriptures, man. All right? Go ahead, Doc.
This John 7:4. It says, for there is no man that doeth anything in secret, and he himself seeketh to be known openly. If thou do these things, show thyself to the world.
Yeah, show ourselves to the world, man. That's what we're doing. We're showing ourselves to the world. We're not hiding in the back of the goddamn Chattahoochee River, man. In the back of the forest. Right? We on the highways and byways in the most common areas seen amongst people. dignitaries, mayors, lawyers. We on Front Street, as they say.
In the Watergate.
Yeah,
Now go.
putting it down, man. Standing boldly. We ain't hiding no goddamn well, man. All right. We doing this. We doing the work. You got guys hiding, man. You got guys and just fell by the wayside, man. Okay. Oh yeah, man. I believe. How about you? Hey, man. Just because you know how a couple precepts, or just because you can recite the name of the Lord, don't mean nothing, man. The Lord gonna tell you too. Depart from me, I never knew you, man. Cause you wasn't doing it with honesty. You wasn't doing it with meekness. You wasn't doing it in sincerity, man.
Yeah.
A lot of guys come around. A lot of the guys do this for agenda. They got agenda. Some are here for likes, subscribers. Views. Some guys are here just to make friends, man, and not be a brother. They just here for make. Some guys here for chicken and beer. Some guys here just to start shit and complain. Who are you? What are you here for, man?
I got a quick one.
Hey, man. They done had guys. They didn't left, but just because we was on a more prominent street back then, some guys would just come to the camp to look at the hoes, man. In his own life, he never came to Canal Street a day in his life, man. He just came down there to look at the hoes and the big booties, man. When that stopped, he lost all interest. Go ahead, bro. Jake just lose interest, man.
I got. Yeah, it's like,
Go ahead, you got it. You got to fix your thing. It's breaking up real bad.
it's popping.
It's popping bad.
Yeah. Shit. Well, read this for me, Amawad. Philippians 1:14, and go to 17. That's just what the brother was saying about, we going out and teaching. We actually, trying to defend the gospel. If I'm still choppy, let me know. I'll let the brother read it and you just break it down. Philippians. Sound straight? Sound read.
Let me come in. Let me come right back in. Hold on.
Or turn me down. Turn me off and down. Go ahead, read it, Amawad.
Sound straight to me. You can hear him, Ryan?
Yeah, he's straight on my end.
Okay,
I heard it popping. I guess
I'm hearing a little pop though.
it's like feedback, but it's straight.
Okay.
This Philippians 1:14. It says, "And many of the brethren in the Lord, waxing confident by my bonds, are much more bold to speak the word without fear."
Yeah, when we bold to speak the word without fear, because we don't worry about what man does. We worry about, he that can destroy the spirit. And we also do it without fear because we're not ashamed of Yahweh Shai. All right. We speak it, we put the garment on. Right. And ultimately, that fear is a dedication of wisdom too. The beginning of fear is wisdom. To show who has the wisdom of the Lord, man, boldly. All right, in the sight of our enemies. Go ahead, Art.
Some indeed preach a Mashiach, even of envy and strife, and some also of goodwill.
So you got both out there. Teach them of envy and strife, meant for their own belly, and some also of goodwill. Go ahead, Art.
The one preach a Mashiach of contention, not sincerely, supposing to add affliction to my bonds. Right.
So, like the elder had mentioned, a lot of men doing this for, they certain deeds or whatever they doing it for. But the Lord is the Lord ain't judging us off show. He don't judge a man off his show, but he judge a man off his sincerity, man. So sincerity is what, the Lord have established in us through the Spirit to teach and preach his word. And that's a representation of his men. That's how you going to know his men is going to be done in sincerity. All right. But not for show. All right. Or respects of persons. Okay. Go ahead.
But the other of love, knowing that I am set for the defense of the gospel.
Right. See, the one who teach of goodwill, we're doing that in love, or the fulfilling of the law, knowing that we set for the defense of the gospel. And that, hey, it's crazy the elder mentioned, because out there on Canal Street, you could be hella distracted. We know men right now that was out there and head like windshield wiper, just And the Lord will bring you in that environment just to show you that this man ain't serious. All right, he's looking at Edomites, and you know the Lord works in mysterious ways. He'll just be like, hey, I had this brother around the whole time he was on the side. He looking at the birds shitting on the lines, everything that's going on, because we're in the marketplace. We where everything is happening at. All right, so you can easily be distracted. All right, you know, it's a hub of Satan in these agoras. All right, everything is happening, business, commerce, everything, but to keep the spirit and stay aligned with, you know, what the goal is at hand, you know, that shows that the Lord is dealing with you, man. Y'all brothers got it.
I got one. This is to back up both of y'all. This 2 Corinthians 4:13. It says, we having the same spirit of faith, according as it is written, I believed and therefore have I spoken. We also believe and therefore speak. So all you Jake saying you believe, but you're not speaking the word, you're not preaching. First of all, you're not even trying to learn the scriptures. You're not trying to learn the breakdowns. Bro, when a man of the Lord find out the truth, you glued to you watching every video, you highlighting this, you writing notes for this, you trying to learn the scriptures. Because in your mind, you want to be able to teach it. But Jake hear the word, they're not trying to learn it, which means what? They have no intentions on ever teaching or preaching, which means they don't believe.
Yeah, so like, bro, that shit acting crazy, man.
Yeah. It sound like it's yours. Them brothers, it sound like it's on your end. That's all I had. I had anything else.
I'm about to pretty much shut it down right here. You know, you brothers got anything?
I got one quick one. You got one, Ryan?
Oh no, I don't got one.
Just real quick. This Deuteronomy 33:26. It says, there is none like unto the power of Jeshurun, which is another word for Israel, who rideth upon the heaven in thy help, and in his excellency on the sky. The eternal power is thy refuge, and underneath are the everlasting arms, and he shall thrust out the enemy from before thee, and shall say, destroy them. So the Lord is all about defending Israel and destroying the heathen. Going back to Isaiah 31, he's going to pass over, he's going to protect his men and kill everybody else. It is what it is. That's all I have.
Which one it is again?
That's Deuteronomy 33:26 and 27.
Oh man. Read that one again out.
All right, there is none like unto Yahweh, the power of Jeshurun, who rideth upon the heaven in thy help, and in his excellency on the sky. The eternal power is thy refuge, and underneath are the everlasting arms. And he shall thrust out the enemy from before thee, and shall say, destroy them.
And which where's angels, man? You walking on the wings of the air. All right, and who do the biddings of the Lord? The angels, man. And that's the Lord excellency. Do it not say that Isaiah 63 that Yahweh shall gonna come traveling in the greatness of his strength? All right, in his excellency, man. You know, and that's what the everlasting arms, like he said, like as birds flying, so when he defend the Jerusalem and defend it, he gonna all flying over, I paraphrase, he gonna preserve it, and he gonna also select it. But you got it, bro.
Hey, read verse 29, Baba Kashah.
It says, happy art, this Deuteronomy 33:29. It says, happy art thou, O Israel, who is like unto thee, O people saved by Yahweh, the shield of thy help, and who is the sword of thy excellency? And thy enemies shall be found liars unto thee, and thou shalt tread upon their high places. God.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so right here, man. So, Lord will, this video was edifying. Until next time, I'm gonna give all praises. Glory, infinity, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Kadash. Double honor to our elders, apostles again. Peace, blessings, salutations out there to the whole elect. Until next time, Shalom.
Shalom.